Hi, you guys. This is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So today we're going to go ahead and do a collective message. This is going to be just whoever needs to hear a message, whoever needs to hear this specific message today that's going to come up. And so we're just going to set the intention for this to reach those who need to hear it. So if you're drawn to this, if it pops up, then it could be for you. And we're just going to tap in and see what the message is today. So let's get into it and see what comes through. All right, let me just put this here so it doesn't fly away. So Spirit, tune me in here to the collective energy. Anyone who needs to hear a message right now, I trust that this will reach whoever needs to find it. What is the message in the collective today that they need to hear? What is the message today? We have She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So I'm getting a message here. I'm seeing like somebody who is almost like a bodybuilder type of thing. So maybe some of you are working out more or exercising, but this can also be in terms of inner strength. I feel like somebody here needs to hear a message about inner strength. And with this She-Wolf, unleash the wild within, I'm also seeing a hummingbird. So for me, the hummingbird can be about being also in the moment. I'm getting these like footsteps moving forward. So this could be confirmation for somebody that you're on the right track right now. But I'm also getting that it's time to move forward. You know, it's time for somebody here to move ahead, to take those footsteps forward. And with the hummingbird too, you may want to look up the meaning of that, the hummingbird. But it does feel like it's something about the present moment, you know, knowing that you are always where you need to be in the present moment. But it feels like there's some type of calling. So some of you here, if you found this and this message could resonate with you, you may start to feel that you have a calling or a nudge to move into a certain direction. And I feel like there's this beautiful new beginning, I feel, but it's almost like kind of a bit of an unknown territory coming in for you, but it feels like it's helping to release energies within you so that you can become kind of the most, I guess you could say, heightened version of yourself. And I'm seeing somebody kind of pick up their head from looking down, and almost like, you know, like this woman here looking up. So this does feel like a message for someone about having courage, you know, having strength, having the endurance to move towards the things that you are called to do, the things that you are looking to do, or that you feel that you, it's just a feeling of it's time to kind of come out. You know, that's the feeling I'm getting here, that Spirit wants someone to know. For some of you also, this could be a little bit of a feeling of being kind of ungrounded, even for some of you. And I feel like what's happening is that this is stirring up the energy of this new start, or this She-Wolf energy. So even with the moon in the background too, this could have even have been a big shift that happened in the last full moon. Even moving to the next full moon cycle we're going to have next. It feels like I'm also hearing Spirit say heart declutter. So you may be moving through a time where your heart chakra is moving through cleansing, decluttering. And when I shuffled this deck here, the card that came out at the bottom actually says, take a look at your relationship with intimacy. This area may be in need of healing, balancing, and attention. Addictions, codependency, emotional unavailability may be sabotaging your connections and self-respect. So This might have something to do with the sacral and the heart chakra for someone here, where you are getting ready to release a lot of, it's like they're kind of showing me something was stuck. It's like an energy that has been stuck in between. So this could be a pattern. This could be something that you've been moving through, and it's almost like it's getting ready to be released with this she-wolf energy. So if any of you have been moving through a time where you feel like there's connections in your life that are showing the truth, or you are moving through a time of let's see, Spirit, tell me a little bit more from this message. I don't know why I keep seeing also someone with their hand over their mouth. So this could even be something about truth too. Speaking your truth, speaking your mind. We have the warrior. Yes, so be fearless and stand strong. I'm hearing mind over heart. But in this case, it's kind of like you may be confronted here with a difficult cycle or chapter. It's not about disregarding your heart, but it's more about making the right choices. I'm hearing choosing the things that you wish to move forward, and kind of dissolving the blockages and the other things that are distracting you. So it does feel with this warrior, there is a lot of beauty in the darkness. I'm hearing a lot of beauty in the shadows that maybe you are disintegrating, especially again in relation to your truth, getting again heart chakra, throat chakra, sacral chakra. And I'm hearing it's time to step up with the warrior. So yes, it feels like this is time for somebody to step up to the plate, make those adjustments in your life. Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. Yes, and with this Mother Earth here, I feel there's a lot of green too. So again, the heart chakra, it feels like you're reaching the end of a kind of a road, and it's almost like you're being this warrior and you're moving through, could even be again this like shadow work that you've moved through, or these cycles, and it's kind of like at the end of this road you can see this beautiful garden that is sparkling with like abundance and love, and it's like you're almost there. You're almost at that place where you can reap all the rewards of the of Mother Earth, of love and comfort and abundance. And I feel like I'm hearing fuel for your tank with the fire guardian, ignite your passion. This is kind of a message that yeah, and here's at the bottom, love and let yourself be loved, heart chakra. This is definitely for somebody who is needing to have the motivation, the nudge forward, the kind of fuel to keep going is what I feel this is. But also using that fuel, using that passion and fire to ignite what it is that you are truly seeking in your life and truly passionate about. And with this Mother Earth here, this is where I feel that lush garden is kind of waiting for you at the end of this tunnel. I am getting to, going back to this message about the she-wolf and the intimacy. Some of you, there may even be a sudden truth or something. I'm hearing jolting awake. So something could jolt you kind of awake here to restore. It's kind of like restoring your faith in yourself, restoring the faith in your path ahead with this warrior. Some of you, I'm also hearing tables have turned. So this could be in love. This could be in any area. It feels like you are going to look back. It's like you're walking down that path again, and then you get to this garden, and then you can kind of look back and see that you've actually left behind things that didn't respect you or didn't serve you to begin with. And this could even be that's kind of like a tables have turned kind of situation where Spirit has your back right now. They are trying to lead you into a direction that is better than where you currently are, or is kind of going to show you why certain things had to be unveiled for you. So don't look back kind of feeling is what I'm getting, especially if this has been a hard time for some of you. They also want someone to know that you are very loved and that you are looked after by Spirit, and that nobody has an easy journey. Nobody here, it's like everybody is going through their own stuff, I'm hearing. And they really do want someone to know that when the time is right for you, and maybe you've been waiting for this for a while, you may have been feeling like, why is everything so hard? Why is everything so difficult? But everything in its right time and its right moment, okay? You are currently on the path of higher spiritual ascension. You may find that you are no longer resonating with previous timelines and vibrations. Trust that your soul knows exactly which path to walk at this time. So that's confirmation of that garden. You're heading towards the garden of your heart, the garden of your, the fruits of your labor are paying off here. And I do feel that this is confirming, especially I'm getting for some of you, if you've had, whoever this is for here, you may have had either issues with self-worth. You may have looked at yourself in a certain way, which was not really accurate for, your soul and the beauty of your soul. You may have felt that you were in a house of mirrors, and it's actually something that is dissolving, and this could feel kind of uncomfortable with this she-wolf, but it really had a lot to do with some of you either attaching yourself to certain people, situations. This could have been codependency, and I feel like it's kind of like you're heading towards a space that will feel more calm, that you can relax and not feel in like a survival or fight or flight mode kind of feeling here. So really do trust what your intuition is telling you about your environment, about your path right now. Your higher self is trying to tug you forward. They're trying to dislodge, kind of as a feeling, dislodge any blockages that have prevented you from your abundance and your full potential. Anything else, Spirit, about this message today? Anything else? Bring more calm and peace to your life. Self-created thought forms, worrying about the future and dwelling on the past is causing anxiety. Shift your thoughts into balance and back into this present moment. I am getting some of you may have felt, once again, like there may have been energies around you that you felt were very negative or pulling you down. You may have even felt recently that you were being like spiritually attacked, or there were kind of negative forces in a way. But I feel like this has all been an accumulation of things that you are releasing. So it may feel kind of heavy at times, but as you disconnect from the outside world and you kind of go into the cocoon of yourself, it's dissolving these external noise and blockages that have been this sort of house of mirrors I was picking up on here before too. So and the last thing I'm getting is that it is important right now to anchor yourself. This could be anchoring yourself into the earth, connecting, grounding with the earth, because it feels like there's almost a need to rely on something that you can fall back on or feel grounded in during this time of change. So it's going to pass, and when it passes, you will find yourself at that garden, but you may need to provide extra comfort for yourself right now as you transition and as you move through this. So it could feel, again, a little bit unknown or a little bit uncomfortable, but that's why having some type of anchor, it could be meditation, it could be breathing, it could be grounding, spending time in nature, something that will kind of anchor you through these challenges and changes, because being the warrior here, this is for someone who kind of needs that message to continue to be that warrior and know that when you finally get to that point that you're seeking to get to, like I said before, it's like Spirit's saying that you're going to look back and understand that you're going to feel relief when you're there, almost like the universe is going to, like, you'll thank me later kind of feeling is what I'm getting here. So I think that's it. Is there anything else, Spirit, about this message today for anybody? Is there anything else? Yeah, keep people around you who you can trust, people who you can, people who you can trust. And if there's anything that you feel tested by, the wolf is definitely coming up here as a strong totem for somebody. The wolf, if that resonates with you, you may want to also look up kind of the behaviors, the meaning of a wolf, because there's something about that coming up, like your pack, staying close to your pack, but also not being afraid to be a lone wolf for a while. And it's interesting because I just watched a documentary too the other day about wolves, and it's kind of bringing that to mind, where sometimes you have to be kind of kicked out of a circle in a way and become the lone wolf, and you have to survive on your own, and it's not easy to survive as a lone wolf, but it can be done. And I feel like as you have that courage to expand and to go beyond your comfort zone, you will maybe find something that the original wolf pack didn't bring you, kind of thing. So I don't know what that means for you, but I'm hearing that. So yeah, the final message here: dare to adventure outside your comfort zone. This is a time of expansion, new opportunities, and doing all of the things that you've held back on. There's no more time to waste. Get out there and explore. Yeah, definitely. And also I feel like you could be meeting new pack members, new people who are going to enter your life, and it's important that you kind of discern which connections have brought out kind of the worst in me, or which connections have been karmic and have brought out this, maybe codependent side here, and which ones either in the future or that you currently have in your life will be there for you and be loyal with you. And I feel like that's part of the she-wolf, that you're breaking out of that skin of the old kind of version of you. So I hope that this message could find whoever needs to hear it. And thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know if you'd like, if it connects and what you're currently going through. And sending you lots of love. Take care. And I will talk to you next time.